Hello, everybody. Give me one moment here just to, I gotta bring up the music. Gotta bring up the music. There we go. Oh, that was, whoopsie. Here we go. Whoa. How's everybody doing today? How are you? How you been? Did you have a good weekend? That's a little too loud, actually. There we go. That's a lot better. Anyway, but yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope you had a phenomenal weekend. Happy first day of October. A brand new month. September is an interesting one. A lot of people went back to school. We've been hunting this Regirock now for definitely over a month. I'm actually not entirely sure how long it has been. Excuse me, but it's definitely over a month. At the very least, it is definitely over a month. But yeah. Other than that, though, I'm super excited for Super Mario Odyssey. Less than 4 weeks away. This is a good month. There's a lot of great stuff happening this month. Not only that, but of course, it also brings us 1 month closer to not only the holidays, but also a little game called Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So that's exciting as well. But anyway, regardless of that, though, that's still more towards the end of the month. For now, we are just working on trying to catch ourselves a Shiny Meowth or a Shiny Regirock, and I hope you'll join me. And for anybody who is looking forward to my continuation of the Pokemon Gold playthrough, that will continue tomorrow, probably again later in the night. Sorry for anybody who cannot make those times, but it's more of like a bonus type of stream than an actual, you know what I mean? But either way, what's up, JPB and DB Official and Poke Bill? What up, Carl Quist? Yeah, so no Regirock. Oh, I gotta fix the. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. It's been like a few days since we, or I guess it's been since last Tuesday, really, that I have done a shiny hunt. So I gotta get back in the shiny hunting mentality, I guess. Which means getting my rubber band set up so that. Come on. Sorry. There we go. That should do it, as long as they don't start flying off. Yeah. Cool. What's up, Hayden Hutch? How you doing? Hey, Wildcat, Diamond Warrior, Supersonic Chow, what up? When are you going to hunt for Piplup? The same time that I hunt for Entei. But no, seriously, I want to get back into all that stuff. There's a few that we definitely left dropped, one of those being Piplup for sure. Piplup and Entei so far, like, at this point, I think with now, you know, Togedemaru and Bruxish and many others like that out of the way, and Marini, of course, being a big one as well. Those are probably the last, like, big, you know, failures on my part. Or, I don't know if you call it a failure, but at least, like, a disappointment in some ways that, like, I wasn't able to get it. What's up, Sophie Cheng? And Bunny, how's it going? Did you craze? What up? Noah Oslin, how you been? Court Universe. Your taskbar just disappeared. Yeah, that's interesting. Did anybody manage to get the SNES Classic? So I got some stories for you guys from that. So myself, and so I was not able to secure pre-order, for anybody wondering. I tried to, like, I was like, and I have a pretty flexible, like, job, what I do, so I was able to, like, kind of be around the internet when they were going live, and even with that kind of benefit of what I do, still was not able to get it. So finally, Friday, for those of you who tuned in Thursday, my plan was to line up outside of Walmart on Friday morning, basically, in order to hopefully ensure that we get the thing. And so myself and my girlfriend went and stood in line, and we got there at like 4:30 a.m. in the morning. It didn't open till 7, and we were like the 20th and 21st people in line. It was kind of nutty. Like I was expecting some lines, like, I won't lie, but not that many people. And like they ended up having to, like, and that was 4:30. By like 5:30, they had every unit allocated. They had to give us tickets, and like it was crazy. I've not been in a lineup that bad. Like the worst lineup I ever was in was Toys R Us during Gen 4 of Amiibo, or like Wave 4 of Amiibo, when those went live. That was the worst lineup by far. This was way crazier than that. It was insane. Like there were people who were like crying when they get, like, it was ridiculous. Just shows the power of the SNES, I guess. Or anyway. Oh, I see Zekrom Trainer. Yeah, that is weird. Guess what? 3 days ago, I got Shiny Riolu, and now I'm currently shiny hunting for Shiny Grubbin. Wish me luck. Nice, Wildcat. Thanks, Dan, for the shout-out. Of course, Diamond Warrior. Of course. Let's continue here, though. Like I said, it's weird. It's like the first 5 or so are probably going to take me a little while to get back in the rhythm, excuse me, of shiny hunting. I wouldn't say I'm, like, sick or even have a cold, but I'm like under the weather sort of. It's weird. I'm like stuffed up. So if you notice a little bit of difference in energy and just, you know, speaking and stuff, I'm a little stuffed up today. I think it's just the weather. Like, I don't think it's anything important, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna stream regardless. I loved it. I loved it, Sophie. Your drawing was so good. I didn't realize you were so talented. Like, that was awesome. I was not expecting, like, that amazing of a piece that quickly, too. That was awesome. What's up, Super Pernitas? Yeah, well, welcome. Welcome for the small town. We gotcha. That's awesome. I'm going insane. It's almost been a year of hunting the Spiritomb. Oh my god, Heartbreaker. You have been after that Spiritomb forever. Well, I mean, all I can do is, like I said, like, just I wish you all the luck. I hope it shows up any minute. That would be amazing, but just keep going with it. But again, like, take your time when you're able to. Don't stress yourself out too much, I guess. But, yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Can I get a shout out Uncatchable Shiny Awareness? Okay, sure, God of Random, sure. Uncatchable Shiny would be, what, like a legendary or something? I don't know. I also, this weekend, I put up some soundproofing in the room. Not as much as I would have, because it took me friggin' forever to put all this. I put up like 6 panels, and that took me like an hour just to put up like 6 panels. And that was after all the prep and stuff and having to go out and get the stuff to... Anyway, it was a long... It was probably like an afternoon, let's be honest. It wasn't like a full-on day or anything, but it was like a full-on afternoon just to put up 6. Little Do, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede, my friend. I appreciate you hitting that button, and I hope you stay around for a bit. Poochyena and Ruby, that is another example, yes. What do you think of Nintendo banning live streaming? Well, I think there is a lot of misinformation around that. They're not, so okay, this is actually something that we should talk about, because obviously, I am streaming a Nintendo game. I plan on streaming a even more so Nintendo game this month at the end, Super Mario Odyssey. Here's the thing, there's a lot of misinformation. First of all, when it comes to Pokemon is not affected by Nintendo's, Nintendo, basically. They do have some rights, obviously, when it comes to the series, but Pokemon is a second-party franchise to Nintendo. They don't own it outright, which means they don't get to make all of the executive decisions. They actually only own 1/3 of it. So if the Pokemon Company and Game Freak decide they want to do something differently, Nintendo has to, unfortunately, go along. They make a lot of money off of having 1/3 of it, of course, and it sells a lot of their systems, but that means, at least for Pokemon, we are safe. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, totally fine, totally safe. X-Man Zane, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede, my friend. You are awesome. Now, having said that, when it comes to streaming Nintendo games, you can still stream Nintendo games. They're not banning, and at least to the best of my knowledge, copyright striking you for playing a Nintendo game unless you are currently signed up with their affiliate program, their MCN, essentially. And it's like, basically, it's not a great program. They are basically robbing creators. They take so much money. I think they take 60 or 70% of the money that people make, and they decide what content you can upload. If you try to upload something that's not Nintendo, they'll like shut you down or take you out of the program, or it's something weird. You get penalized. And you aren't even allowed to go into the program unless all your videos are already Nintendo oriented. So yeah, basically all that means is that if I'm going to play Super Mario Odyssey, I probably won't make any money off of it because they are going to copyright it, but they'll probably claim it, not strike it, which means they will claim the money, they will get all the money for the streams, but not the donation money at least. So that's at least one thing. They will probably get super chat revenue as well. I don't know, don't quote me on that one exactly, but either way, it does suck. It does suck, but you know what? At the end of the day, I love the Mario series. I'm gonna play that game regardless if I make money on it or not, and Nintendo can be Nintendo and you know, deal with it, basically. I guess I'll be making them money, essentially, but, I mean, whatever. Like, it sucks, and I feel really bad for those who are already in that Nintendo, like, affiliate program, but at least in my sense, like, I'm okay. Like, I'll be okay to stream Nintendo stuff. Anyway, Stan, what do you think about the new Mercy? I love her so much. I have played her once in Random Heroes. I didn't really, like, she seemed pretty intuitive, but I didn't really get the whole entire, like, I need to put more time into her, especially when it came, like, but I didn't even get to use her ult because I died before then, unfortunately. I had it, I just couldn't execute it fast enough. So, yeah, I'm interested to keep putting time. I haven't played Diva either. Later, Super. Later. I can't find the shiny Pikipek. I've been hunting 5 days straight, including sleeping and eat. Oh my god, Quartz. Well, keep at it. Keep at it. Why did Nintendo ban live streaming? Basically, Nintendo is archaic. They're ran by a bunch of elderly Japanese businessmen, and they don't really appreciate... They think that you're basically stealing. When you upload or stream content of them, they think you're giving away the game. People won't buy the game because you are watching someone else play it. That's their stance. They're totally entitled to that stance, by the way. I don't agree with it personally, and I think most people, especially most younger people, definitely don't agree with it. But that's them. They're stuck in their ways, and until they have a major shift in power on their board, not so much their, you know, because unfortunately with the whole Iwata thing and stuff, some people thought, but that's not enough. Unfortunately, it does have to be their entire board. Basically, has to, because those are the guys making the decisions. They're also the guys who play it really, really safe when it comes to supply and demand, which is why things like the SNES Classic that we just talked about are really hard to get. So Nintendo's going to stick in their very old business approaches for a very long time, probably, until there's a great shift all around. And you're already starting to see bits and pieces of it for sure, but it'll probably be another 10, 20 years until they really start to adapt to the 21st century. And that's sad, but that's the way it is. I just hope they stick around that long. YouTube's giving me the notifications now while I'm watching the stream. That is weird, Cherry. But anyway, what's up, Cherry? Welcome, welcome. Pokeplayer, how are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm in another one of my patented Stan rants, of course, discussing Nintendo, their recent crackdown on streaming and whatnot. But yes, there is misinformation. A lot of people on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube even, are kind of spreading it because Nintendo's a very easy target. They are a really, really big punching bag for gamers. And I get it, and I agree with them a lot of the time. I've been very critical. Hey, even in this stream, I've you know, been very critical and denounced some of their practices. But at the end of the day, this particular thing, it's not as big a deal as people are making it out to be, because the amount of people who are actually signed up in this Nintendo affiliate program, very little. Because people, right when they announced it, people were like, well, this is kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. Nintendo will copyright and stuff afterwards, which sucks, but... yeah, like, so, I don't know, like, I think most people are okay, and they're blowing it out of proportion. Mind you, again, if you are in that affiliate program, and you've been so loyal to them, this is a huge kick in the teeth. Like, this is a slap in the face to you for actually, like, basically putting aside any monetary rewards, and just making content because you love Nintendo, and then they're like, yeah, you can't live stream our games anymore, unless, but actually, just no, I don't know, they're ridiculous. They really, really are ridiculous. What can you do, though, you know? I'm from the future. You're going to get... Show me... Oh, that'll be awesome, Beep Sheep. Hey, how does the dual shiny hunt work? So basically, I have one 3DS capture card, one 2DS capture card. I'm playing 2 games simultaneously, and they're both going through my PC tower, and then feeding into OBS Studio, where you're seeing what you're seeing, basically. Substan, what's up, Emerald Zoroark? I thought it was shiny for a sec. Oh my god. Meowth does not look that different, but it definitely is a little darker than that. But still, I was, yeah. Anyway. But anyway, what do you guys think about the whole Nintendo thing? Like, do you think, like, does it discourage any of you guys who maybe wanted to start streaming Nintendo games from streaming Nintendo games? Are you scared for, like, some of the creators? Again, I'm pretty much still the same because I mostly play Pokemon, which isn't really affected by this. It will suck for Mario, but like I said, hey, I'm really looking forward to the game regardless. But anyway, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. And if there's anything you would like me to kind of clear up. I don't know everything about it. I do definitely think that people are blowing it out of proportion. But anyway. I'm sorry to hear that, Manavoni. What's up, Sarah? Sarah Garcia, welcome, welcome. How you been? Hi. It's just, yeah, it's just unfortunate. They're just a company that they don't really grow with the times. They very much rest on their laurels, and it's unfortunate. And then they'll have something that like revolutionizes things, and you'd be like, oh man, this is the thing. Like they'll finally in a sense kind of grow up and evolve, for lack of a better term. And then they kind of don't. They kind of do the same thing over and over. It's the same with their Wi-Fi stuff. right? Like their Wi-Fi. What's up, Bubble Buddy, Kevin, JPB? Oh, wow, that's awesome, JPB. Congrats. I actually tried to buy stock in Nintendo once, too, but my bank wouldn't let me because it's on the, I think it's, like, called the Nikkei. It's, like, the Japanese stock exchange. And, yeah, that's something that I wasn't really allowed to do. Want to hear a joke? Sure, Supersonic. It's our Belgian Comic-Con thing in 20 days, and my new Hatsune Miku. Nice! Nice, Cherry. Nice. Shiny Spiritomb is so sick. I hope you get it. Check out my channel. I do flips. Nice, Scrafty. Nice. Nice name, too. Ooh, nice. Heartbreaker. Seriously. What? Holy. That's amazing. 1 month. So hype. You excited for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? I am. And you know what? I'm always surprised because I get that question a lot. Excuse me. I get that question a lot. If I'm excited for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And of course I'm excited for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. A new Pokemon game. I know a lot of people were expecting maybe something different. But regardless, a new Pokemon game that's overseen by Game Freak, that's a huge thing. Like, I think people are kind of like, I think Pokemon's kind of spoiled us. Like, imagine if we had to wait, like, the Zelda series, or the Mario series, or, you know what I mean? Where we're getting, like, one outstanding game, like, core game in the series made by Nintendo, or in this case, Game Freak, like, once every 5 years. Like, I think we're spoiled as Pokemon fans, and I think people take that for granted. Like, within the next 5 years, like, before we get another Zelda game, like a core Zelda game that's, you know, developed by AG Aonuma and Nintendo and all that, we're probably going to see Gen 8 as well as Gen 4 remakes in that time, I would wager. So, like, it's kind of crazy to me that people, like, Pokemon fans are spoiled. We really are. And we take that for granted a lot. And even, like, and when it comes to YouTubing and stuff, too, even, like, the whole, yeah, like, we get to kind of avoid some of Nintendo's ridiculous, you know, guidelines and stuff because it's Pokemon and because Game Freak is much better about that kind of stuff than because they're a younger development team. Am I like, no, you're good, Caitlin. I've only been live for about like 20 minutes, so we're just rocking and rolling. I'm ranting, of course. My three R's, rocking, rolling, and ranting. But yeah, I'm just talking about Nintendo basically and Game Freak, and yeah. Exactly, DB. Exactly. It's like, we're so spoiled. We're getting two probably great. Like, the first one I thought was solid. Obviously, Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are probably going to be excellent as well. And we're getting those, like, in a year. Like, just within 1 year difference, which is awesome. Like, the more the better, in my opinion. Barley, what's up? What's up? Because it also means that, like, they can experiment and try things that might come around in later games, right? Like, we might, I mean, of course, unfortunately, walking Pokemon isn't a thing, but, like, we might get, I don't know, like, they like that Mantine Surf thing. Like, we might get certain quirks that they might reuse in core games later. So it's a great way for them to test out new things and see how people react to it, as well as it's probably going to be a great Pokemon game. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon should be on Switch. See, I don't agree with that. I don't think that's really fair at all, Barley. But I know we'll agree to disagree on that. But Nintendo's always been, or Game Freak, I should say, have always been like one cycle behind, basically. They always have. I mean, when Black and White came out, everybody was like, why is this not on the 3DS? Like, that's ridiculous. And it snowballs, right? But I think it'll still be a great game. I'm okay with it. And we'll probably have the Switch game by 2018 anyway. So it's like, you know, it doesn't really matter. I think, at least. I think it's like we're just getting more. I think, like, most people think of it like it's detracting from something else. And I don't feel that way. I think they're really, really just giving us more. And I think people take that for granted. I'm a bit worried that they're rushing the games a bit, but I really hope they're taking their time and making the game solid. Ultra Sun Ultra Moon looks great for the very little they've shown. I agree. Do you have any Pokemon cards? Back in the day I had a ton. I gave most of them to my little cousin. I might have like the odd one lying around or something in like a case in my nightstand. But other than that, I mean, really, like, I gave most of them to my little cousin a few years ago. Watch the magic happen. Hi, Stan. What's up, Louie? How you doing? I hope we'll get a lot of new Alolan forms. See, I don't think we're getting any Alolan forms, which I will say is my #1 missed opportunity with those games. How do you create something like that, like Alola forms, and then when you release a sequel, don't? And again, maybe they're just super secret surprises, but to me it seems that's very unlikely because of how much Game Freak promoted the initial Alolan form boom, like even years before, well, not years, but like months before Sun and Moon came out, we are seeing everything. And I would have preferred to be surprised by something like that. But for marketing purposes, they advertised it, as they will do. So I think they do the same for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and they didn't. So I have a feeling we're getting 0 new Alolan forms. But I seriously hope I'm proven wrong there. If I'm only proven wrong of that, that'll be enough for me. Like, back to hatching Rowlets. Oh, you're still going, eh, Caitlin? Well, hey, I hope you get it before 1,000. I think you will. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. We're in this together. Hey, Random Tens, what was your first shiny? It was a shiny Wingull in my brother's copy of Pokemon Sapphire, the original. I get people are complaining about the Reg Ice pronunciation, but pronunciation of Regi Ice was said in 8th movie and Battle Revolution. It's annoying. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, here's the thing, when it comes to Pokemon names, I feel like, you can pronounce a Pokemon name however you want. There are, now mind you, that doesn't mean that there's not correct pronunciations, because there are, but at the same time, I really do feel like there's not a huge deal if one person pronounces something Arceus, or Arceus, or Arceus, or especially considering they actually changed the pronunciation of that one. So, in certain cases, it's like, I don't really mind. And Reg Ice is one of those ones where people can pronounce it however they'd like, honestly. I really don't. I know what you mean, basically. As long as I can infer what you're talking about, I think it's fine. And like, if there were 100 Pokemon, I could understand, like, the annoyance, I guess, with it. But, realistically, there's not, like, we're getting close to 1,000 Pokemon now. We're closer to 1,000 than we are, at least, like, not to 1,000, right? Like, so, I think, like, at this point, there's so many out there that if some people have very specific pronunciations for very specific Pokemon, let them have it, you know? Stan won't notice me. Supersonic Chow, I've noticed you, like, 3 times already today, dude. Stan, what shall I draw next? I don't know. Maybe if we get a shiny today, that would be awesome. Draw that shiny, but, I mean, we'll see if we even get it. Hey, Stan, I finally got my shiny Grubbin. Nice, Wildcat. Congratulations on that, my friend. In my video, I pronounced Kalos as Kalos, but after I recorded all the audio, I realized it might be pronounced Kalos. Yeah, I think technically it is pronounced Kalos. I'm actually going through something similar right now in my, like, my black and white script of, like, I've always pronounced it Unova, but I know that, like, some people have different pronunciations of it, just ingrained in them. I don't even know if that's the correct one, but I know some people almost, like, it's very similar, but they pronounce it faster, so it's more like Unova region, but I pronounce it like Unova. Like, I really put emphasis on the Nova part of it, where I find most people don't, but I don't think that necessarily means that I want to change it, if that makes any sense. What up, Melissa? How you doing? How's everything going, Melissa? Welcome to today's stream on this beautiful Sunday. Hope you're doing well. I just got an Executude. Exactly. Nice. Sorry, I was saying exactly to Caitlin. But, Alan, yes. Nice. Congratulations. Sam, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Vanillite, of course. No. I love this question, first of all. But second of all, I have 2 favorite flavors. The first one being bubblegum. And the second one being, oh my god, banana ice cream. But it's got to be a very specific banana ice cream. It's very hard to get it right. It's basically, it can't be like citrusy, like it can't have that like kind of fruity flavor. It has to be like a creamy banana flavor, which is really hard to make. Like it's probably way more fake and way more sugarized as well. But to me, it's like, so good. So good! Because I know sometimes, like, I'll buy, like, some of the store stuff, and it tastes more fruity, I guess. Like, it has more of, like, almost like a sherbety kind of taste to it. But to me, it's like the cream, like, I don't know. There's some, I had it when I was, like, in grade 8. We went to this, like, trip for graduation. And they had a kitchen, and in the kitchen, they served, like, banana ice cream one time for dessert. Homemade, and it was like the best thing I've ever had. And I never really quite found anything quite as good as that, but I have had others that are very close. So yeah, I might be able to start seeing more streams because my job let me go before training. Even oh my god, oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Caitlin. That's awful. Well, I mean, hey, I know it sounds ridiculous, but when that whole make lemonade out of lemons. When one door closes, another one opens. I mean, I truly think the best way to look at it as is it was meant to be. I mean, I know it sucks in the moment. Obviously, I can't really say anything that's gonna, you know, make things 100% better or anything. But I do truly feel like it's probably gonna set you on a whole other path that one day you're gonna look back on and be like, man, I'm so happy that that didn't work out, because then I was able to do this thing where I met these people, or, you know, or this thing happened to me and it was amazing. Like, I really do think that life, you know, it works in weird ways, but so, like, at least for me, some of the, like, worst moments of my life ended up being reasons for the best things in my life, if that makes any sense. So I know it sucks now, but give it time, you know. I know, yeah, I know. My heart really does go out to you, though, because I've been there, and, like, I know, especially my mom always had, weird issues like that, so, I definitely, I've seen it firsthand, I've also experienced it before, and it sucks, so, but I promise you, it will get better, it will get better. Well, I'm glad that these streams help, and I mean, I know they're not gonna, you know, they are really only a band-aid, but I hope they're at least a super adhesive band-aid, as it were. Like, I hope that they do something at least, and it sounds like they do, and that's honestly the reason why it's like, I gotta keep streaming, you know, because I know how many people, like, enjoy these streams, and that's not, you know, me trying to brag or saying that, because I know that there are alternatives, and I know that I'm not but I really do love this community, and I think that together we're so good, and I don't know. Oh my god, the Spore Hacker. On September 27th, I was playing Pokemon X, and I found a shiny male Helioptile after 2 random encounters. Caught it with a Great Ball. I regret nothing. Well, first of all, Spore Hacker, hype! Thank you, Spore Hacker, for that really generous donation. First donation of October. Thank you so much, my friend. Second of all, congratulations on your Helioptile. I personally love Helioptile. It's one of those ones that I even myself am guilty of sometimes forgetting when people ask me my favorite Gen 6 shinies, but man, oh man, do I love that thing. Helioisk is a bit of a different story. I still like it, but not quite as much, but Helioptile, that bold red looks so sick, and just congratulations on that, and thank you more than anything for that really, really, really nice donation. That was incredible, that was amazing, and you are amazing, so thank you, Spore Hacker hype, and I hope you enjoy the stream with your beautiful new shiny Pokemon at your side. Thanks so much, dude. I never heard somebody pronounce Sinnoh. I say Sin-no? Sinnoh for me is not too bad. I know even Kanto, sometimes you have some people pronounce it like Kanto. But I've always just said Kanto. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, or Unova. It's weird. It's like when I'm trying to say it fast, I'll say Unova, but Unova when I'm actually like talking. Anyway, it's weird. But Kalos, and then Alola. Oh no, Cosmo, no, that happens. You gotta be. That's why you always gotta be kind of attentive, I guess, when you're shiny hunting. I mean, I know that's so obvious, but like, because it sucks so bad. I've got Helios with Parabolic Charge, Rain Dance, Thunder, Electric Terrain, Damp Rock, and Dry Skin. He's a powerhouse that heals up like crazy and can spam Thunder. Yo, it's such a great Pokemon. It really is. I love, like, man, I really wish I had have bred my own shiny version as well and put one on my team. Yo, what's up, Nicholas Murphy? Give me some shiny Mimikyu luck. Been hunting for a few days now. Yo, Nicholas Murphy, thank you so much for your donation as well, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, give Nicholas all of the love that you possibly can. He deserves it. Thank you so much. And, of course, we're sending some shiny luck your way. Spirit Bomb some shiny luck towards Nicholas on that Mimikyu hunt. I think I actually do have, I know this sounds crazy, but I think I actually do have some Mimikyu luck left over from when I caught mine, because I got so lucky on that one, you don't even know, man. So I'm sending it your way. Nicholas, it's all you, and I hope that it appears for you any minute now. That'd be amazing. But most importantly, just thank you for choosing to do something so nice to me. I'm glad that you enjoy my stream enough to do that. You never have to feel obligated to do that, and it makes me appreciate it even that much more. that you decide to and you choose to. So thank you, Nicholas, and yeah, oh my god, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. May the RNG be on your side. Exactly. New Charizard event. Nice, nice. Kangaskhan is born with a baby. Wait, what gender is the baby? Which one gives birth? What is life? Pokemon sometimes has some mysteries that are impossible to explain. They don't even know how eggs are made. They think they know, but they never know. They happen when no one's looking. Maybe I was just going to say my life. Oh my god. Stan, what was your biggest donation? JPB Animations wants to know. I don't really like getting into that too much. But I will just say I have been incredibly, incredibly blown away by the generosity of this. It's probably, I will say, well, I don't know. I want to be very careful here because I don't think it's fair to just like, because, you know, some people might want to keep that, you know, in the moment it was a fun thing, but maybe you want to keep that down going forward. But I'll just say I've had some insane, like not just one, like many insane ones that I'm so thankful for. Especially back in the day, there were some crazy ones, dude. Like there were, so yeah, I won't say, but it's ridiculous. It's insane. I agree with that theory, Caitlin. I think it definitely, but because you play through the POV of your trainer character, who is, like you said, like a child, 10, 11, whatever age it is, yeah, you technically, it's never been revealed how it happens in the world. So, Ace Trainer, what up? The Charizard event is nothing special. I'm not going to target for a normal Charizard when I already have a shiny 6 IV I got off trade. Pretty sure it was hacked though. It probably was, but hey, that's still pretty awesome. Who else is going to have shiny? Because everyone is getting shiny Pokemon today. I got a shiny Wooper, and I bet you were getting a shiny Pokemon. Get with the cool kids. I'll try Zekrom. I will try here. Trust me. I'm kind of surprised Meowth is taking this this long, honestly. I'm really shocked, if I'm being perfectly blunt. Like, I kind of expected it to take, like, definitely under 200. Definitely under 200. So the fact that it is at more than double that is really surprising, because it's such a simple Pokemon, too. Like, it's not like it takes long to hunt or anything. Which, I will say, I will always take a long, really easy Pokemon to catch, rather than a long, you know, like a Bruxish or a Delmise or a Turtonator. You know what I mean? If this means that, like, hopefully my next Pokemon that I go after, being Geodude, happens way quicker, I'm down for that, because Geodude is way more difficult to shiny hunt for a longer period of time, right? I guess there's a Charizard event at Target. I don't actually know about it because didn't know about it. I mean, I'd heard of it, but I can't really do anything with it, so I didn't, because there's no Targets in Canada anymore. They tried that, didn't work. But, yeah, so we'll see what happens. Hey, stream, what's up, Rye? How you doing? Shiny success for you. Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. Most SOS encounter shinies seem to show up under 200. A lot of mine have been under. I had the same thing happening to me for a very long time. They always, because people were saying, like, the odds were, like, 1 in about 500-600 when you have the shiny charm and you do it this way. And I was always disagreeing, because the first, like, two or 3 weeks of me shiny hunting, all of my shinies I was getting before 200 encounters. Or, like, at least before 300. Like, it was crazy. So I was like, there's no way. And then, slowly but surely, I started realizing that, like, oh, I was getting really lucky, and there actually are ones that take forever. So, yeah, maybe I shouldn't talk about things I don't understand, like math. Get a Geodude with Galvanize. I did it, and I turned out fine. Alright, Emerald, I'll try. Kalos shiny video is 98% uploaded, not long now. Awesome, Caitlin, awesome. I'll definitely watch it later tonight. I have to, actually, interestingly enough, I have to use my editing skills for good tonight. Sadly, not for my Pokemon Black and White review, though that is coming along quite swimmingly. No, instead, I'm going to have to... Oddity! Oh my god. Sorry I'm late. Also, what happened to Streamlabs? Or Steamlabs? Or do you mean Streamlabs? Well, first of all, thank you, Oddity. Oddity hype! Thank you so much, Oddity, for your donation. I do appreciate that. What do you mean? Is it not working? Is it not, like, what do you mean by Streamlabs? What's wrong with it? Is it, now I'm a little curious. Now I'm like, what's been going on? Because, yeah, technically we haven't had a donation through Streamlabs today, so, but Streamlabs is working. Either way, Oddity hype, first of all. I need to give Oddity much due respect before I start worrying and getting all, you know, weird about... I decided to sub Caitlin. I'll check out your channel. Caitlin actually does make good stuff. So, I don't like usually promoting stuff on this stream. But I will say Caitlin actually does make good stuff. So if you're going to subscribe to anyone, it's probably best to subscribe to her. I'm just saying. You're getting a shiny today. I hope so. It's saying bad gateway, error 500. Interesting. Interesting. I am going to check this out. I mean, it doesn't, I appreciate your guys' donations, but at the end of the day, it's not a massive, massive blow or anything. I've already been spoiled enough today. But it is interesting that it's not working. That's really weird. I hope it's not just my, like, link to it is bad. Let me check here. That's right. I should probably switch the chain, I guess, eh? Oh yeah, it is causing some issues. Let me check something else here. Weird. Super, super weird. Man, Streamlabs is so odd sometimes. Quick cringe story. My mom said Yveltal, right, but she couldn't say Pichu. She says Pacchu. Oh, that is interesting. Interesting. Bye, Bunny. Later, Bunny. Thank you so much for tuning in, and apologies for slowing things down a little bit here. It's so weird that... okay. Oh, yeah, bad gateway. Interesting, interesting. Huh. Well, I don't really think there's much I can do about that. Let me just get to the bottom of something really fast here, guys. Sorry. I know that you definitely don't come here to see me finicking, like, around with like, settings and stuff. But I do want to check something really fast here. I want to see if it's just for me or if it's for other people. Because I'm going to assume... just by clicking on, like Game Explain, for example. Oh, they actually don't have a... okay. I'm going to find someone who is using the same thing I am. Interesting. It's just me, it seems. What is that? So weird. Why is it doing that for me? But that is super weird. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's working now. It is working now. Sorry, guys. It's I don't know what happened. That's super weird. It should work now, though. Yep, it's working. I don't know. I didn't even fix anything. It just... what? Oh, well. Anyway, back to the stream at hand. Oddity, thank you so much, by the way, for that donation. I'm sorry to you guys, too, for going so into that. I just wanted to, like, make sure, because sometimes Streamlab, it's not, like I said, it's not a massive deal today or anything, but, like, if it had been just, like, affecting me, then I would have had to email Streamlabs or something, because that would have been really bad, and I probably, you know, I do definitely need a little bit per month just to make rent and whatnot. So if it was like I was in trouble or something, I wanted to know, basically. If I, like, you know, if they, like, cut me out or whatever it could have been. So, but they didn't. Everything's good. That's why I was so worried, I guess. But either way, Oddity, you were awesome. Thank you not only for the donation, but letting me know what was going on with that. When is the Munium Z to remove this? I actually don't know. I actually am not sure. I have mine, but I don't know when it's up, I guess, the event. Have you seen the movie called A Dog's Purpose? I haven't. My parents really liked it, though. They went and saw it, and they really, really enjoyed it. There's so many good movies I still have to see. I really want to see Get Out, but, like, Jordan Peele's movie. I've heard that's great. I really want to watch it. Haven't done so yet. I also really want to watch The Big Sick, with Kumail Nanjiani, I believe is how you pronounce it, and Emily Gordon, I think, are the people who... but yeah, I really want to watch that. I heard that's really good as well. I'm going to start playing Emerald again. Nice, Ryan, nice. My friend switched my contact info with my own phone when I wasn't... Oh, no. Oh, great, DB official. Great. Yeah, iPhones are weird. Like, you can actually voice command and set an alarm for someone. Like, if you just, like, you can literally... Like, check this out. Check this out. I have an iPhone. Siri, set an alarm for 3:32 a.m. in the morning.
The alarm set for 3:32 a.m.
And, like, that's without using my passcode at all. That is literally just, like, I'm going to turn that off right now before I forget, and then end up waking up at 3:32 a.m. But my point is, if you ever have a phone, you can literally just, like, set an alarm and ruin someone's next morning, and they just let you do that without a passcode. That's insane to me. We were forced to watch all Star Wars movies at school. I hated it. Really? I mean, that's not the worst thing you could watch, I guess, but I do understand that, like, that's a weird place to watch Star Wars, though, honestly. I like Star Wars. Yeah, I like it, too. I just, it is weird that they would, like, make you, but yeah. It's time to get revenge. Thanks for the idea, Stan. Yeah, no worries. I actually, oh my god. Oddity, testing. Also, yo, what do you think about my shiny Cresselia? Are you jealous? Yeah, I am. First of all, because there's a few reasons I'd be jealous of that shiny Cresselia. First of all, congratulations, and second of all, thank you, Oddity. Oddity, hype! Seriously, thank you, Oddity, for, again, like, you basically just double-dip donation just to make sure that my, so thank you for that. But, back to your, Cresselia, that was insane to me because, one, it's really tricky to even find shiny Cresselia in this game. Yeah, I know there's, like, ways you can, like, make it a little easier on yourself. But it's not that easy. It's not like finding Regirock or anything. So first of all, I'm jealous you even found the thing. Second of all, the fact that you found it, like, fairly early, too, I'm super jelly of that. Because Cresselia is an awesome shiny, like, let's be honest. And it's pretty rare in that game, and you got it pretty quickly. So, like, I mean, all things considered. So, thank you for the tip, but most importantly, congratulations, because that was an awesome catch. And I won't lie, I was a smidge jelly. I was like, man, one day I'll probably go for Cresselia. And it'll probably take me, like 10,000 resets, the way that, like, legendaries appear for me. So, yeah. I'll be back in 7 minutes. Alright, Quartz, no worries. Zekrom, thanks, man. Gotta get it now. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Out of all the movies ever made, Star Wars is definitely one of them. That is a fact. That is a fact. Star Wars was made by a man named Georgathan Ezekiel Tabitha Lucas, the seventh, and yeah, it was basically made all around one character named Jar Jar Binks, and his quest for redemption. He starts as, you know, a bit of a knucklehead. Also, I just realized my one signal just went down, which is weird. Give me 1 sec here to get back the Regirock stream here. I don't know, it just randomly, like, went weird. Went wonky on me. Oh, I'm sorry, I want to show off. For real, though, it was great. I turned it on after month and 3 sets. Yeah, I know, that's ridiculous. That's so awesome, though. Just, like, 3, like, after, I mean, well deserved, though. Like, obviously, if you're putting that much time into it and stuff, like, you deserve that, my friend. Separate the lower screen. Am I back? Is it gonna work? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good, we're back. When did you start the stream? About an hour ago, like 50-ish minutes ago. So yeah. And oh, I never even told you guys. So yeah, anyway, I'm using my editing skills before everything went crazy there, and I thought donations were all messed up and whatnot. Oh, something weird is happening. When I soft reset. It's like working, but then, oh man. When I soft reset, the viewer's going down. So what I'm going to need to do, guys, is give me 2 seconds here. I'm not going to end the stream or anything, but I have to shut down both of these capture cards, I think, and then kind of like reboot them essentially in a specific order. I know that sounds weird, but I won't continue the stream obviously until I get that up in order. But I am still here. I am still here. I am still speaking. All right. So we closed one. It's just like doing the whole. Okay. So we closed one. Wow, that one is really messed up. It's still got the picture and everything. All right, let's try this out. Separate. Boom. Okay. That one's back. Now, let's try separate. Okay, so we're back. We're going to check Regirock, and then we're going to test, because it's the soft reset that seems to be the issue right now. And I don't know why. That is, it's a really, really weird thing. Stan is a wizard. When it comes to this stuff, I kind of have to be, because I've had so many, like, just... Oh, it's a pain. Using two 3DSs, especially from Katsukitty, is an absolute pain. It's actually a miracle that I'm even running this as smoothly as I have been. Okay, so. Oh, no! Why are you doing this? Why every time I soft reset is it... Okay. By the way, the 3DS is working fine. The 3DS is fine. It's like the program is not... doing hot when I soft reset, it has its issues. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. All right. What am I doing? I'm trying to fix this right now. I'm trying to think of how to do it. I might have to reset my computer, unfortunately, guys. That's the only... How did I get my first 100 subs? Just making stuff. I mean, I'm sure like 5 to 10 of them were probably people I knew in real life. But, yeah. I might have to reset my computer right now, guys. I don't know why it's being like this. I'll try one more thing before resetting. What I'm going to try to do is actually turn off the 3DS completely. Unplug it. So, yeah, as you can see, it went... So, I'm going to unplug this right now. I am going to... Basically, I'm trying to reset the 3DS itself. Or the 2DS, I should say. Before. And it also messed up my other one, unfortunately, when I did that. Because, like I said, when you have to, like, launch them in a specific order. It's weird. But, alright. I'm in Pokemon Omega Ruby. I have booted up... the viewer. I need to get rid of these programs. Sorry about this, guys. It's more important if you can probably stream. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I need to do this so that we can stream. It sucks that I'm experiencing these difficulties while in the middle of streaming, of course. But, yeah. All right, so closed one. Closed the other. I'm gonna stop streaming quickly. No, I'm not. Not yet. I'll try, like I said, I'll try this one more thing. And then... Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna test it with Regi again. Hopefully that fixes it. Like, unplugging and then replugging. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It is unfortunate either way you look at it, though. Alright, Regi, if Regirock just wanted to be shiny right now, that would save me, like, all the troubles of having a soft reset, but it unfortunately does not. Okay. Oh, right, I actually have to hold the triggers this time. Okay, we got it back working. It looks like it is actually working again. Cool. So we don't have to end the stream, which is great. Apologies for that that technical hiccup there, guys. It does appear that it's working good again. Deadshot255. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, my friend. All right, now I gotta reposition this. Yeah, I don't know why it did that, but apparently rebooting the actual, like, the USB driver was the trick to it. So interesting. I'm glad we're back though, and hopefully that is the last time we have that issue. Thank you to everybody for being patient during that, and we are back for now, unless, like I said, it continues to be wonky. Gotta leave. No worries, Vidoj. Sorry about that last 10 minutes there, but seems like we are back, and I wish there were more mods here. Bunny, what? What's going on? Is there someone being... Is there someone being, like, destructive or anything? Being a troll? Are there any mods left? Oh, there are tons of mods, guys. I mean, we have, like, we had Barley in here earlier. Roy sometimes pops in. Hi, I just beat Fire Emblem Echoes Shadow of Valencia. Nice, nice. Congratulations. I gotta go LO playing Emerald. No worries, Rai. No, just being rude and extra. Oh, I see, fair enough. Well, I don't know. I still don't think it's, I still don't think that we really are in a position to need new mods. But, like I keep saying, I really do think as we get closer towards Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the need will arise, and I will definitely have to pick some at that point. But for now, I think we're still okay. I think it's just that there are obviously nice. It's still working. It's still working. How to be a mod stan? Well, basically, it just comes down to time and loyalty, and as well as like the need for a mod. That's my biggest thing. Is like I don't like to make mods just for the sake of making mods. I've actually been burned doing that before, so I learned some lessons from that, and so I'm very, very particular, and I wait quite a while until I select a mod. So the biggest thing is just like be around in stream, help other people out. Like I already have some ideas of who would make like probably the next great mods on these streams. So we'll see what happens when it comes to that. But yeah, there's a lot. You'd be surprised. There's a lot that goes into kind of having to be like, well, this person would make probably a good mod for this reason, but maybe like some people can be excellent mods, but also have like there's other reasons why maybe they're not the greatest. I don't know. Full odds definitely takes a very long time. I'm kind of experiencing that with Regirock right now. Oh boy, is there a story to tell? No. No story. There is a story, but not to tell. If you ever do need mods, make Bunny Loves Ramen. Maybe Max. I mean, Bunny's always been very, very good here. Very, very positive and helpful and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. There's, like I said, there's definitely a short list in my mind. Bunny would probably fall into that category. But, I mean, I don't know. And, like, the other thing, too, is, like, I'd feel awful as well because there's so many people who kind of deserve it and have been very, very good to me. These, like, not just, like, just being here and just, like, being great with chat and always supporting me and stuff like that for months now. And, like, so, but I would probably only pick, like, at maximum 2 at a time. So, it's, like, there's a lot of people who would probably be upset and think that, like, oh, like, Stan, you know, doesn't approve. But that's not true. It's just, I'm not going to be picking, like, I'm not going to go, like, and pick 10 mods in one day. Unless we need those 10 mods, you know? You hating on me? No, Epigudra, of course not. Epigudra, you know I love you. Hello, Happy Honey. What's up, Daniel? Welcome, welcome. I can easily see who could be considered a next great mod. There's a few, for sure. It's not just one person. Like, there's a few. Gudra is good, but not very useful. What do you mean? I think I'm mod because I've been here for years. Yeah, well, I can trust you, right? Like, I know, Barley, that you don't have any ulterior reasons to want to mod. Like, you're just a good dude who I would consider a pretty good friend. I mean, I know we never, like, met each other in person or anything, but, like, I've known you for a very long time. I trust you. We've laughed together. We've been through ups and downs. Like, so, yeah, of course. You're a great, No, someone said I sucked. Oh, yeah. Well, just ignore that. Oh, my God. Oddity X. Hey, Stan. Should I hunt a starter on Omega Ruby, Platinum, OG Silver, Black, Horde for Axu on X, or some random thing on Sun? Give me one moment here to get my things in order. All right, I will read that out officially. Thank you once again, Oddity, though. Oddity Hype. Hey, Stan, should I hunt for a starter on Omega Ruby, Platinum, OG Silver, Black, Horde for Axu on X, or some random thing on Sun? I want to hunt, but I don't know. I would recommend, I actually think doing maybe an OG Silver one could be pretty cool. And for the first time ever, it's like worth it because you can actually trade your Pokemon up, which is like, that's one of the biggest reasons why I've never gone back to like Gen 2 or 3. But now, that problem is alleviated. So, as long as it's on the Virtual Console, then yeah, I think like Silver could be a really, really great thing. Oddity Hype, though, thank you so much once again. You're spoiling me today, Oddity, and I really do appreciate it. You're awesome. And, yeah, I knowing your luck, too, you'll probably get whatever you hunt for within, like, the first, like, 300, too. Like, full odds 300 would be incredible. So, yeah. More Oddity Hype is, yes, that is the trick. Shiny Riolu, let's go. Nice, Solars, nice. Yeah, Oddity's awesome. Be-doop. Fair enough. I think that's a good way of looking at it as well, Louis. Like, I think that's definitely a great perspective on it also, and I think that that's how you can usually tell, because the people who don't really get as upset are the ones who typically, like, they're probably next in line for mod anyway. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's interesting, but yes. Honestly, we don't need many mods. That's the thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know to a lot of you guys it seems like it, because there are sometimes, like, we'll go, you know, an hour sometimes even with not a single mod. But you got to also remember that I am still capable of modding. So there are times, and trust me, like right now. See, there they are. There's the Boybin. All these people shiny hunting makes me want to do some fish chaining. Nice, nice. Roy Boy is here. Have no fear. He's a boy, and he is so dear. Heyo, Roy Boy. What's up? Roy Bin is in that building. All mods. Roy, are you the All Might of all mods? I'm doing a Wonderlock in Pokemon X. Can you wish me luck? Yeah, sure. Good luck on that Wonderlock. But yes, the Roybin is in the house officially. Why is my shiny Rowlet taking so long? It happens. I don't know what it is, but I do find when it comes to those starters, like, it always takes everybody such a long friggin' time until they get one. I'm the omnipotent being who rules over the mods. No, you're not. You are just a boy who wears a purple hat, who people sometimes mistake for Waluigi on the streets of Manhattan. And, yeah. But you're lovable, and you have a lot of charisma, and a lot of, you're a good guy with a good heart. But, yeah. Last night we had a community meme out. Were you there? So, Barley, like, Roy actually hit me up on Skype to ask me if I wanted to, like, be a part of Thomas's stream. Like, for the first time in probably, like, weeks, I was actually, like, in bed and asleep by, like, midnight. Usually I'm up super, super late, but, like, I was so tired because of waiting. So, basically, when I got the SNES Classic, I stayed up. Like, I just pulled a 24-hour, like, all-nighter type deal. Because I usually go to bed around 2 a.m. anyway, and we had to be in line at like 4 a.m. So I was like, the worst thing I could probably do right now is fall asleep and then wake up after 2 hours. And like, anyway, so I decided that I just stay up, and then I barely got any sleep because when I got back home, I had like a quick like 3 or 4 hour nap because I had a guy coming in to fix a light in the apartment. So I had to be up to let him in the house, obviously. And then anyway, so I've been just like crazy, tired for like this whole weekend, basically. Stemming from that one decision to try to get an SNES Classic. And so yeah, last night I probably had like a 13-hour sleep. Like today. I caught up on so much sleep today. A 100 people are watching. Nice. Quartz, nice. Nice, Roy. Nice. Have you seen the new Digimon Try movie? I did. I watched, alright, so I think it's Symbiosis in Japan, but Crunchyroll called it, like, Coexistence or something instead. Weird, but whatever. Yeah, I saw it. I thought... Oh, what's up, Emily? How you doing? I thought that, it was... Like, like most Digimon Try movies, it's like the first 3.5 episodes of it, like at least watching via Crunchyroll, are pretty pointless, honestly. And it's a lot of stuff that I'm not a big fan of. but yeah, it's, it, like, I don't know, like, the last 10 minutes they'll make up for it, but then it's like, I always get, like, so pumped for it, and then the last, like, 10 minutes, and then, like, they start again, like, I have to wait, like, 6 months, and then you see the next movie, and you're just like, it's back to just, like, more slice of life stuff, I guess, and, like, that's fine, but for them to have done it pretty much every single movie, I'm a little disappointed in Try as a whole, like, I'm kind of disappointed with it. I do think there's some standout moments. I am still gonna watch the last one, obviously, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a lot of missed opportunity. Hey guys, smash that like button and show Stan some support. Let's reach that like goal. Yeah, guess that's what. We need 6 likes for a 100 like goal. Deploy the likes. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, Allison. How have you been? Like I said, I caught up on some sleep. Oh my god. AutoDX, so dude, it's inevitable that Ruby and Sapphire will be on the Virtual Console eventually, but do you think Leaf Green and Fire Red will be added too? Leaf Green is my thing. So, Oddity Hype first and foremost. Oddity Hype! Oddity Hype! Thank you so much, Oddity. Once again, we need more, and we hit 100 likes too. Oddity and 100 likes Hype. Thank you so much to all you guys, as well as Oddity, obviously, specifically, for that donation. And I do think we're going to see Ruby and Sapphire and Fire Red and Leaf Green both on the Virtual Console. However, I think they'll be on the Switch Virtual Console, not the 3DS Virtual Console, because I have a feeling that we won't see Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, if we see Emerald, until Gen 8 is already on the Switch. That's just my own opinion, because you'll still be able to get your Pokemon to the newest gen via that way, because you could still get Gen 2 and Gen 1 and, you know, put them up into the Pokebank. And I imagine they'll find a way to have the Pokebank cross over onto the Switch as well. I think they're going to have to, really. Otherwise, they run the risk of, after all this work of being able to make every single generation now officially can be transferred up to the most recent gen, they'd then ruin it if it didn't have Pokebank. Dang Meme, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede, my friend. So yeah, I definitely believe that we will get both of those games, though. Yeah. I hope I get a shiny Dragalge, but I'll accept any shiny. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Dragalge is such, like, it's so interesting. I love the design, especially, and the typing obviously is pretty amazing. By the way, in case you're wondering what the heck I'm doing on the right-hand side, I need to see this Regirock just so I can confirm. Okay. Because I missed it. I was too focused on the other screen. Hey, who here disliked it? Makes me sad and sad all around bad. What was your favorite shiny you ever caught? My favorite shiny that I ever caught was, I don't know. I love the Minior that I got, but I think Mimikyu will always have a very special place in my heart now, just because it was the first stream that we shiny hunted on, and it kind of was the thing that, like, it was kind of like a forewarning, I guess, of, like, things to come. It was like, the last stream I'd done, I think I had, like, 100 people watching or something in it. By the end of it, it was like the end, it was like the post-game stuff in Sun and Moon, and like completing the Pokedex and stuff. So I wasn't expecting like anything crazy, especially at the time I had like, you know, 50, 60,000 subscribers. So it wasn't like I was a small channel by any means. So 100 people, I mean, realistically, like that's okay. Like that's decent. And anyway, I was okay with that. But then like we did the Shiny Mimikyu stream, and all of a sudden, like it went from like 100 people watching to like 200, and then 500, and like 700. Then at one point we crossed like 1,000. And it would, like, I was not prepared for that at all. I didn't, like, my streams weren't that great of quality, honestly. My microphone was, like, kind of off. And, yeah, my lip syncing to the mic was completely, like, non-existent. Allison Salisbury, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. My shiny hunting in that game was horrible. I did the absolute worst possible things you could do trying to catch that Mimikyu. I had no rationale or anything together, but it worked. And, yeah, no worries, Sophie, no worries. But yeah, so Mimikyu, and that's the reason actually why I got the Mimikyu plush. And I kind of want to get that shiny Mimikyu plush that they announced recently, because Mimikyu has such an important impact on me and this channel and this community, and like, so it's a big Pokemon in that reason, for that reason. Not just because it's super popular and because it's like, it means something very specific to me. It's like, that's the Pokemon I think of when I think of like all the hype streams that we had back in the day, and even to this day, kind of like, so Mimikyu is like kind of that mascot for me in my head of like Minior as well, but Mimikyu especially. Try and get Mimikyu again, more views. No, I won't. I mean, maybe in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or something, I'll attempt it. But for now, like, I'm not about, I honestly am a collector. Like, I want a shiny of each Pokemon instead of getting, like, multiple shinies, just because I know that, you know, people like Mimikyu. So if I put Mimikyu in the thumbnail, like, you know what I mean? Like, I would rather just catch ones, even if it means putting in an Alolan Meowth. Like, I want to catch the thing for my own, like, posterity. And I hope there's enough people who are also interested in that and want to watch with me. But, you know, I just, yeah. Mimikyu is an awful hunt. That's why it was even more, like, impactful. Because it was like, we put, like, 6 hours into it. And only got through, like, 130 or something of them in 6 hours, which is insane. Mind you, again, I was doing everything absolutely wrong I could have. I was pretty much doing. But still, so when we got it so early, it was like, it was so cool. It was such a great way to end the stream. And, yeah, I think it really set me up to have the Sun and Moon experience shiny hunting that I ended up having. That allowed me to make so many friends and go to PAX and, you know, like, celebrate the other people in this community. And I don't know, it was amazing. So, yeah, Mimikyu is huge for me. Who are you going to pick as of starters in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? I think, well, it's definitely not going to be Rowlet because I already used a Rowlet in my initial playthrough of Sun and Moon. So I will probably go with Popplio or Litten. I'll probably just leave it to you guys. I'll do a straw poll or something and let you guys pick in the moment. I think that's fine. I didn't do that with my gold playthrough because the sprites are way harder to find. And so I didn't want to essentially use, like, I didn't, like, to make one of those sprites took forever. So, like, I just had Chikorita already planned because it was like, it would have been a pain in the butt to pick all three and then let you guys decide. Plus, I'm enjoying it now that we're, like, kind of through the hardest part of it all, which I would say is definitely Bugsy and Falkner with Chikorita. I think we're good because now we got a team around us that can actually support, like, it was our Onix that beat Whitney. Like, you know what I mean? All the content on Stand 10s should be on this channel. It would help with growth, and they're all good. Well, thank you, brother. You know what? I am actually considering a revamp of Stand 10s, or not Stand 10s, of Random 10s. But I need, like, my biggest thing is I gotta get this black and white video out. That is my thing. It's like, when I can get that out, then I can be like, all right, what am I gonna do now? Am I gonna go back to the rarest? Am I gonna decide to do some vlogs once in a while on this channel? Am I gonna do an update video to let people know where the heck I've been? Other than streaming, obviously, because there's a lot of people who watch my stuff who don't like the streams, right? And that's fair. That's totally on them. I get it, because I watch some, like, I watch a lot of channels where I don't watch their streams, like Moscow X and Team 4-Star, and, you know, so there's examples. There's examples. Stan's the awesome type. Oh, thank you, Epicudra, but I'm not. I think I'm gonna use a Rowlet in Ultra Sun. Nice, nice. Yeah, I just want to use something different, you know? And I definitely, my team is gonna be very different from my team in Sun and Moon. So that means my team is probably gonna be just because of certain typing and stuff like that. If I don't get Litten, like if I end up with Popplio, I'll probably be putting a Salazzle on my team because I would probably want a fire type. Plus the fire poison is dope, and I didn't have a Salazzle on my team in Sun and Moon. So yeah, I think that'd be really cool. What else could I put on my team? We didn't have an Alolan Raichu. Maybe I'd put that on my team because we had Grubbin instead. Which starter did you choose in black and white? Initially, Snivy. For my review playthrough, I haven't said yet, but it's not Snivy. Whitney is a troll, yes. But I found Bugsy worse for me, obviously. If you guys watch that, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to do a shiny lock in Ultra Moon. Like, yeah, all hats off to you and good luck and stuff. I personally, I just don't have the patience to do a playthrough with all shiny Pokemon. And, like, I don't think I could ever do a shiny lock, honestly. I think I just, like I said, I'm not patient enough to do it. But I definitely think it's a sweet idea. And I would love to be able to. I don't have the patience for it. Oh, well, thank you, Samuel. Thank you. Are you going to do a Pokemon the Movie I Choose You review? Maybe. We'll see. I would like to do eventually a review of every Pokemon movie, like an in-depth kind of review, like how I tackle the series games. I'd like to do that with the movies. But I'm already so far behind on the game series that The movies, I mean, you know, it's one of those things. It's like, I wish there were like 5 of me that I could just just, you know, clone myself and have 5 people doing different things. Like one streaming specific stan, one working on like movies and stuff, or not movies, sorry, like videos. One maybe working on just like assets for the videos and for the streams. One who, you know, maybe works on like stand-em 10s and does vlogs and stuff. And then one who just kind of oversees all of that and makes sure that things are getting like done on time. That would be my ideal, I think. But I mean, that's a little crazy. I think you do a let's play / review for one gen. What do you mean, Barley? Every time your Gouge appears and hear that sound, it keeps pushing me forward. You got this. You got this. I hope Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon won't disappoint. They probably won't, honestly. I think it's like, it's a Pokemon game. Like, there has not been one bad Pokemon game in the main series of games. Like, there have been ones that are better than others. There have been ones that I consider a little disappointing in ways. X and Y, but even X and Y, like, though I feel personally that it was a bit of a step backwards in terms of the formula of Pokemon, I do admit that there's some amazing things that they brought forward in those games, and they fixed a lot of the battling system, or at least made it a lot better than it was in Black and White. They had some really incredible designs. The music was pretty amazing. Some really memorable characters. But anyway. Do a let's play, like not streamed, and then have it. Oh, I see what you mean. See, I've thought about doing that, and I know it makes sense. But the issue is, it's in footage, dude. Playing through a game on stream for footage is not ideal to get the footage I need for the actual review. They're two very different beasts. As well as I would basically need to like record the screen. It's a weird. I have thought about doing it before for sure. Yeah, it just doesn't really, it doesn't allow me, because the way I play the games when I'm reviewing them is super slow, like purposely slow. Like, I have to see everything, and I will sometimes just like walk in areas doing nothing just to get footage of like the town and stuff, or like sit on a bench and like X and Y and just like watch the waterfall to get some cool like 3D modeling like stuff going on. So yeah, it's like, I definitely understand what you're saying, and I think it's really, really smart. There's just, it's two very different kind of playthroughs, I guess. And like, I will definitely say my stream, so in my stream playthroughs of games, I typically have issues with like having to keep facing gym leaders and stuff. I never have that problem in when I'm playing through like a review playthrough, because I take so much time around the world that like before I even face the gym, I've battled every trainer, I've leveled up, like I have a whole team, like it's crazy. Have you hunted the Rain 1% Politoed Poliwrath yet? No, I haven't. I actually haven't. I used Recycle until Mimikyu's Mimic to learn it, then Trick. Oh, nice. Nice, God of Random. Smart. Very, very smart, my friend. Oh, also, I just realized. I was like, why hasn't Top Rhino shown up? It did show up. It's just the wrong color, because I have to keep switching them between my... There we go. There we go. Oddity. Welcome to the Top Rhino once again, my friend. But yeah, also this Meowth, man, I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. See you Sunday. Later, Nociana. The two battles I had in Sun and Moon is Totem, Wishiwashi, Mimikyu. Oh, nice, nice. But yeah, by the way, I keep trying to say this, and then I keep getting cut off. I will be, after the stream's done, I have to help Nadia. She kind of blindsided me a little bit in it, I won't lie, but she's still in school, as some of you guys know. Basically, she had like a project that she had to like record herself, like talking about stuff. Long story short, she doesn't really know how to edit. I do. The deadline's tomorrow, though. She filmed it yesterday, and I was like at my parents' for some of yesterday. So like, and like I said, catching up on some sleep because I was exhausted. So I basically have to spend my night like editing her school project tonight. But she is amazing to me. She does so much for me. She puts up with a lot, and it's something I gotta do. You know what I mean? It's like just one of those things. It might not be my ideal Sunday night, but she deserves it, and she's amazing, and yeah. So I will do it, and I'll make it good, and but yeah, so that's why today, yeah, it's gonna be fun. use those Premiere skills, yo. Assuming you use Premiere. I do use Premiere. And, yeah, I'm alright with Premiere and After Effects and Photoshop and all that stuff. I won't really have, that's the one good thing is that because it's more of like an interview style thing, I have to make it more like a documentary, which is great for me because it means way less post-production stuff. It's like, you know, maybe I'll do the odd title in front of and maybe the odd transition or something, but like, it'll be way easier than like making a countdown or something, for example. Which gen is my favorite? My favorite gen, I don't know. So like, because it's so hard to like classify the gens nowadays. Because like, if we're just talking core games, probably Black and White, I think. If we're talking everything included in the gen, like we're talking spin-off games and, you know, sequels and remakes and stuff, then Gen 4. Because Platinum's phenomenal, and Soul Silver is like my favorite Pokemon game ever. So, yeah, but then if we're talking about the one that like with nostalgia, it's probably Gen 2. So it's like, it's really, really tricky for me to, but it's probably 4 or 5, basically. I think that was kind of the pinnacle, at least for me, of like the gameplay of Pokemon. I will say the one thing that I was unfortunate during that period, the hype wasn't behind it as much as it was like for Gen, you know, 1 and 2, and then 6 and 7. 4 and 5 were kind of like these black sheep. It's like that weird era of like puberty almost for the series, where it was like people were kind of just didn't really know what to make of it. But the gameplay was the best, I think, in my opinion. It was challenging. It was almost like they were making them in honor of their more nostalgic kind of minded buyers. They were really good. They were a little harder. The puzzles were a little more inventive. But yeah. So probably 4 or 5. 4 or 5 probably. But I love them all. I think 7 was phenomenal. I think it was a return back to like pushing the series forward, which I loved. So yeah. My mom thought that cringy mobile game about renovations or something was better than games like Pokemon Sun and Sonic Renovations. Sorry. I mean, like, people have different tastes in video games, though. Like, you can't just, like, objectively, is Pokemon better than a mobile game? Yeah, like, objectively, it is. It's way more time was put into it. I just want to say I'm glad you're streaming right now. I always look forward to your streams, and this week has been insanity on my end. Well, Oddity, insanity. Let's give Oddity some insane hype for that donation. Thank you so much again, Oddity. And yeah, I'm glad I can help. That's what I mean when I said earlier, just like, I know that I'm not, you know, I'm by far not the most popular YouTuber. I'm not the, you know, I'm not like the most amazing person or anything like that. But I do know that, like, in some areas, like, I do have a bit of responsibility to this community, and I want to stream because, like, I want to, you know, I know there's a lot of people who actually look forward to these streams and, like, want to, even if it's a way smaller number than it once was or will be or whatever the fact is, even if there's like 1 or 2 people who still really, 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 like, almost not need this, but really appreciate this, then it's worth it, you know? So anyway, thank you, Oddity. We love you here. You know, you are amazing. You are a great part of this community, and I'm so thrilled that you could be here today on Sunday. And I'm sorry I've been doing all these like later streams lately, because I know that can suck with your work and whatnot. But I hope all is well, and just thank you so much. Hello, D. Lee. Super Mario Oddity. Black 2 was the first Pokemon game I played. Interesting choice to start with, I have to say, but it is a great game. You are my YouTube senpai. Oh my god. Well, thank you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. These streams get me through my workday. Well, I appreciate that as well, Mikoto. Thank you so much. Though that you guys are too kind. I'm not fishing for compliments here, by the way. I genuinely, like, I have a responsibility. That's all I mean by it. It's just that, like, because there's some days that I don't particularly want to stream. You know, there's times where I'm going through stuff, personally or professionally or whatever it might be, where, you know, things aren't so good, but you gotta do it, because one, I'm so lucky that I get to call this my job, and when it comes to a job, you don't get to just call in sick because you don't want to do it, like, you know what I mean? So that's first and foremost, but two, like, just this amazing community, like, I never want to let you guys down. I always want to be here for you guys, and that's why when a lot of, you know, shiny hunting and Pokemon in general right now, it's not that hot on YouTube, it really isn't, but I want to keep going at it. Like, I want to keep streaming on my schedule. I've been really good about my schedule. When a lot of, you know, A lot of stuff has been going on, and a lot of people have been disheartened or stopped streaming or whatever it is. Like, I've been continuing out of that reason of, like, because, you know, like, it's financially it hasn't been, like, particularly amazing or anything, and my channel hasn't really been growing or anything, but it's, like, just the fact of, like, being here and streaming with you guys and enjoying it, like, it helps me, too. It puts me, if I'm in a bad mood, it puts me in a better mood by the end of it. So, like, I definitely appreciate you guys, because you guys are there for me in the same way that these streams might be here for you. So it's, you know, it's mutual. It's mutually beneficial for sure. And I'd miss it if I didn't do it. Anyway, Stan, how are you? It's been a while. What's up, Professor Pokenerf? Well, maybe not. It hasn't been that long, but it has been a few streams, I think. But anyway, things are good. Things are good. Exactly, Caitlin. Exactly. Good luck. Goodbye. Good luck on your shiny Pokemon. Thank you, Nova Scotia. Good luck to you as well, my friend, and have a great week ahead. I will be streaming Pokemon Gold tomorrow. Azul the Nerd, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. I'll be streaming Pokemon Gold once again tomorrow, probably later in the night. Maybe you can make it, maybe you can't, but either way, I'll be here. I wonder if Shiny Regirock will appear at the same number of encounters that Shiny Suicune appeared. It's, I mean, dang, right? Like, it's getting to that number for sure. It seems that, like, they won't let me get a Legendary this way earlier than 3,000. Like, it seems like right around 3,000 is when things happen, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god, Moonwolf Owl. Hey, stuff is still overwhelming on my end, but I want to say hi because it's been a while and hope everything is okay with you. Oh my god, what a beautiful surprise. Heil, thank you for the sub, by the way, and welcome to the Stampede. But Moonwolf Howl Hype, thank you so much, Moonwolf, for that surprise donation. Really was not expecting that. So, thank you, Moonwolf. It sounds like things are crazy, but I hope that everything is, you know, still manageable, I should say. And just, you know, I missed you, but I totally understand why, you know, like, things have been crazy, and, like, I get it. So, I hope that everything is as good as it can be. Thank you for the donation, and yes, get your Moon and Wolf emojis in the chat right now for Moonwolf Howl. Moonwolf, you know we love you here, and no matter how much time you got to take away, or what you might be doing, or whatever, you are always welcome here. I always love seeing you here, and just thank you so much for that donation. You didn't have to worry about that, just seeing you around, like, it's such a nice surprise, you know. So thank you, Moonwolf, and yeah, welcome back. Moonwolf is the best. I can't believe we still don't have Regirock. It's actually kind of making me mad, dude. This is the method. The reason though, like, in one sense, like, I know it's, like, frustrating, but, like, think about it this way: if I hadn't have gotten the second capture card, we would have, like, the last month and a half would have been nothing but Regirock. There would be no, like, that's what happened with Entei, right? There was nothing happening. It was just, we'd go in, we'd stream, and nothing would happen. And, like, just day after day. So, like, at least we have the second screen now to alleviate some of that and have Meowth kind of, and, you know, before Meowth was Marini. And so, like, we're still having hype, even despite Regirock taking absolutely forever. Also, man, Meowth is gonna pass 500. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. I need to use a Leppa Berry as well. That's all good, Azul. No worries, no worries. I'm glad to have you a part of the family. Do-do-do-do. Poliwrath. I thought I had already subscribed. I'm sorry it took so long. It's all good, Azul. It's all good. You should get a third capture card? Oh my god. I actually think it's impossible. Unless I got a loopy one, I think it's impossible. I think I would need to get a loopy capture card. Or some sort of custom firmware thing. Because, yeah, otherwise it can't work with a third Katsukitty. Just be glad you're not hunting Regirock before Gen 6. True, Shuriken, true. The Pokebelgo made it so easy to get Leppas. I have a few hundred now. Yeah, it's super simple. Alright, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're about to hit 500, sorry, on Meowth here. This is going to be insane. Let's go. September started out bad and went to worse. Oh, my God. Well, stay strong. I know it's probably hard to stay strong, especially if it sounds like it's been, because I already knew, like, September started off rough for you. So if it's only getting worse, that's really, really disheartening to hear. But I believe in you, Moonwolf. I know that you're a very, very strong person, and you know you do have a knack for being really, really great about turning negatives into positives for others. And I know you can do it for yourself, and I know that everything will be okay. It's time, you know. But it sucks. It sucks. But even if, like, yeah, even if, like, you don't have to worry about these streams, you don't have to worry about anything like that. Just, you know, feel better, get everything, like, where you need it to be, and take your time. That's the most important thing. If things aren't going good, take your time. And unfortunately, Meowth is taking its sweet time. That was kind of a weird transition. But you know what I mean. It is taking its sweet time. Showing up this shiny Meowth. I can't believe Alolan Meowth, man. Most of my Alolan Pokemon have been pretty quick. So, this is ridiculous. Cubone was not, even though it's technically not an Alolan, but it's evolved is. But you know what I mean. Yeah, so this is rough. This is rough. Actually, also, what am I saying? Vulpix was like, Alolan Vulpix was like the worst, the longest chain I've ever done. So, I'm lying. Can't have a bad time with Roy watching over you. That's true. Roy is kind of like, he is kind of in a way, I wouldn't say he's like a god or anything like that. I think that's the wrong interpretation. He's more like an author. Like, we're just his story, you know? Or like more, I guess more like a sitcom writer. Like, he wrote the events and the situations and he just presides over it all, basically. He's a character. You cheer me up every day. Oh, thank you, Allison. Well, Stan said, what Stan said. I don't know what happened, but hope everything gets better. Oh, thank you, Oddity. Towards Moonwolf, obviously. Friend Safari is so weird. Half the time it takes forever, and the other time it takes like 30 encounters. That's the odds of, like, Friend Safari, though. Really. Did you SOS hunt or Masuda method? SOS hunted it. Stan, if you ever meet me in 10 years, I can fly you in my plane because I'm going to be a pilot. Oh my god, that's awesome, JPB. If you get your pilot's license, I will take you up on that offer. That's a promise. I hope you get it, my friend. I hope, it sounds like you got a goal. I hope you achieve it. Work very hard. You're going to have to make a lot of sacrifices as well. That's what people don't tell you about goals, is that it's not all about the hard work. A lot of it is the sacrifice. It's choosing one thing over another and making a really hard decision. But you can do it. I believe in you. Where have you been? So excited for your Ultra Moon Sun streams. I've been here, Ethna. I've been here every Tuesday, Sunday, and Thursday for the past, I don't know, like 6-8 months almost. Like, yeah, I've been here a lot. Maybe you haven't been getting the notifications because YouTube's being weird, but I want to be the very best like no one ever was. I like that. I like that attitude, JPB. But yeah. Unfortunately, though, guys, I do have to wrap up the stream probably within the next 20 minutes to half an hour. Just because, like I said, Nadia is coming over to, like, edit. Basically, she's basically going to, like, watch me edit. She's, like, the director, I guess. And I got to get that done for her. Especially because, like I said, it's due tomorrow. And she's got, like, an hour's worth of footage to go through. So today won't continue that much longer. But, like I said, we still have half an hour. We're good. Hopefully, we can get a Meowth in that amount of time. And, of course, tomorrow I will be continuing the Pokemon Gold stream. So, it's not like you're going to have to go too long without me or anything. I'm so excited for that. I love those streams, by the way. I love shiny hunting. I really do. And I know that when we get the shiny Regirock or the shiny Meowth, it's going to be amazing and a long time coming. But at the same time, there's something about that, like, experiencing a game live with you guys. And that's what we're doing here. But, like, really, like, having you guys inform my decisions and my team and my path. Like, that is a really, really cool feeling. And I love these Pokemon Gold streams. So if you haven't been able to make them out, I totally understand if it's based on, like, you got to go to sleep, work, school in the morning. I get it. But if you haven't tuned in and it's something you might be interested in, I definitely recommend you swing by tomorrow, probably around 8 p.m. We'll probably do an 8 to 10 stream. Quick little 2-hour baby. And yeah. Ooh, nice line mark. Oh my god, an oddity again? Seriously? But Stan, we'll miss you. I should be able to make Monday or tomorrow, though, since it's my weekend. Nice, oddity. Nice. Well, I can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much once again. Guys, you know what time it is. It is oddity hype time. Post your, I believe it's the rainbow emojis, right? In the chat below. Give Oddity some love. give Oddity some hype. And yeah, seriously, thank you so much, Oddity. You have been completely spoiling me today, so thank you for that. Really do appreciate it, and congrats on just continuing that top Rhino ship. Predicting shiny in 10 more encounters. Nice. I hope it happens. I'll take it. I will take it. If a shiny Meowth appears any minute now, that's a delicious piece of candy. Boom. When your name is a Roy Buffin, Roy boy, 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 boy. Yes, feed me rainbows. Why do you sound disappointed? Because I won't lie, I'll be completely transparent with you right now. I was on the fence if your emoji was rainbows or unicorns. So I didn't want to say the wrong one. That's why I might have said it with a little hesitation. But I was right. So I did know. I just doubted myself, which is bad. Sometimes you just gotta go with what you know is right, guys. It's like a multiple choice thing. It's like you know the answer sometimes, but like you think of the other ones and you're like, maybe, you know, just like that. You say it just in that weird creepily way. Also, are you guys excited that it's like October? It's fall officially for anybody whose favorite season is fall. That means, you know, you got your sweaters, you got, I don't know, I mean, school's back obviously, so that's not as fun, but Halloween stuff, if you're into that kind of thing, I personally am. I love Halloween, and I love the atmosphere of it. Like, me and Nad watched Donnie Darko on Friday because it's kind of like got a Halloween-y vibe. It takes place during Halloween. We like to watch, like, we'll probably watch after, if I can get the editing done at a decent pace tonight, we'll probably watch like Paranorman or, you know, some other Halloween-y type film, maybe like Beetlejuice or I don't know. The point is though, like, I love this season. I love this month, I should say. And we're getting Super Mario Odyssey on top of it. Like, Stranger Things, that as well. Yeah. Get you a hot chocolate. Yeah, warmer drinks. I could have used a hot chocolate in line waiting for the SNES Classic. But yeah, and that just came out as well. Technically, that was September, but still, I can enjoy it all October. Those vintage games. There's like an air of like nostalgia in October. Burrow, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede, my friend. And I think that's because of Halloween, and I think people remember that aspect of their childhoods very fondly. Like it's something that you can't like erase, essentially. Ugh. What should I go out as? You have my sub, kind sir. Thank you, Artissimo. I appreciate that. What should I go? I don't know. I'm really bad at like coming up with my own Halloween costume, so I'm probably not. You like, it's weird. Sometimes I can come up with like good and solid things. Sometimes I can't. It's very, very like up in the air for me, I guess. What you doing, Stan? Sorry, I was checking my phone. I might have to leave a little earlier. I'm just waiting on a text back, unfortunately. Something might have come up. I don't know. It's very vague right now, so sorry. If I look a little... It's nothing like an emergency or anything. It's just like... It's something interesting that I was not expecting. I got a text from someone I was not expecting a text from, I guess. If that makes any sense. For Halloween, I'm planning on being something like Joker and doing comedy for kids who want candy. That's awesome. That's awesome. I think that's a really, really solid, solid idea. Everyone hit that like button. I'm going to be a plague doctor. That's pretty... Plague doctors creep me out. Like, I get... Well, I mean, it makes sense, really, when you think about it. But... yeah, they creep me out. Like, that mask, like, it sends a little chill down my spine, for sure, each time I see one. Will you do a Halloween stream? Halloween falls on a Tuesday, so yeah, I guess I will be. I'm very, like, one thing you'll find with me, barring probably Christmas, that's kind of my one, and maybe New Year's as well. I'm pretty much stuck to my schedule. So even if it means, like, Easter, for example, was on a Sunday, obviously, my Thanksgiving is actually, like, 2 Sundays from now, so not next Sunday, but the one after, and I'll be streaming for you guys, because Canada has a different Thanksgiving than the US, in case you didn't know. But yeah, so I'm very, very, like, I'm very, very in my thing. Shiny Alolan Meowth for October will be fitting because it's a Dark-type Pokemon. Wahahaha. That's true. Geodude is not, unfortunately. But it kind of looks like a pumpkin. It's kind of orangey, I guess. It's more like a goldy color, I guess. But still, we can pretend it's orange, right, guys? But yeah, Meowth is definitely a Halloween Pokemon. Alolan Meowth especially is very much a... Hey, it actually called. That's interesting. But yeah, it's very much a Halloween-themed Pokemon. I think. It works. It definitely works. Would you prefer Shiny Greninja or Shiny Charizard? Oh, nice, Oddity. Nice. Yeah. As you can see, I have the hat. Of course, of course. It's understandable, Bunny. That can't be easy. I don't blame you for being torn. Shiny Alolan Meowth for October will be fitting. Yep, yep. Have you thought about hatching eggs in Gold Silver with the 164? If I do that, it would be at the end of my playthrough of the game. I'm not going to attempt it until then, probably, honestly. Oh, Kate Bishop is the female Hawkeye. Okay, fair enough. Nice, Bunny, nice. My brother did that, something very similar to that one year. Actually, he dressed up as a scarecrow as well, yeah. He did something very, very similar to that. He actually did, unfortunately, scare one very, very young kid by accident. And, that poor kid. Alright. I may have to wrap this stream up, though, guys. Unfortunately, a little earlier than I planned. I was going to end it probably in the next 10 minutes anyway, but I got a very, very interesting text. I'm sorry I can't really explain more. But, yeah. So, I apologize for that. But I will be streaming tomorrow at probably around 8 o'clock p.m., I would say. But yeah, apologies for wrapping it up kind of quickly here. Yeah. By the way, it's nothing like, it's not an emergency or anything like that. It's more of like an event that I need to be at, which also sucks for Nadia's thing. I'm gonna have to talk to her about it as well. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna do one more encounter, and then I gotta wrap it up. I'm sorry. It's okay, Stan. Thank you for understanding, guys. It was a really fun stream too. Like, I was having a really, really good time. I'll explain better because I don't actually even know. I have to talk to Nadia first to see if it even makes any sense. But it's very time sensitive, so that's why I have to wrap this stream up. And yeah, so we'll go one more Meowth here, and then I'll quickly kind of wrap it up. Stan sees a raid in Pokemon Go. No, it's not a raid, I promise. It's not Pokemon Go. It's more like friend related, I guess. Anyway, I'll explain it tomorrow if it goes according to the plan that I think. Otherwise, there's no point in me even like bringing it up. Man, all of a sudden Meowth does not want to call. Again, nice to see you. Yeah, of course. You as well, Moonwolf. You as well. Oh my god. Oddity, why? I'm cutting out early. You can't give me extra love for cutting out so early. Anyway, unfortunately that Meowth was not shiny, but Oddity is shining right now because another donation. Thank you so much, Oddity. You were amazing. Oddity hype. One more time, guys. Post your rainbow emojis. Again, I apologize for wrapping this up so early, but I do need to shout out, of course, Oddity, as well as Moonwolf Howell for their donations today. You guys are incredible, as well as the Spore Hacker, Nicholas Murphy, and Oddity with the Super Chat donations. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me and what I do. I will hopefully see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I stream Pokemon Gold Part 3. We're going to be taking on Morty in Ekritique and unlocking the legendary beasts. So that'll be really, really fun. So tune in for that. Follow me on Twitter, at Random10s, Instagram Random10s, and Discord.gg/Random10s if you want to keep up to date, just in case I might go a little early, I might go a little late. You never know. That's a great place to be, just in case. I love you guys. I love your faces, and I will see you soon. And as I always say, happy hunting, baby rhinos. Peace. Peace, 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 peace. Pew, 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 pew. I gotta make a phone call. No. Sushi. Oh, okay. You can do that if you want. But she's not here yet.